the strength of the electoral law is just as strong as its weakest clause. And there are two contentious clauses that have been giving Nigerians reason for worry. The first of them being the electronic transmission of results, where INEC, where the law expressly states that when there is failure of electronic transmission, that they should revert to Form ECA. There are two implications here. First of all, the law is not clear on what failure is. It does not specify what failure is. As in, at what point do you now unanimously agree that there is failure? In as much as we know that what we require is just a transmission of results, whereby even if you upload and there's no network in that particular venue, when you move into an area where there's network, it can be covered effectively and it will be uploaded. And then, secondly, there's no issue of punishment as to regards who we announce what failure is, at what point the time to not be enthroned, and is there any punishment for people who sit down to engineer failure of the transmission of results? There is a critical aspect I also have to agree. There's no change. I do not see a change from what it used to be, because as at last 2023 election, there was electronic transmission of results. But first, it was also being subjected to being a secondary or perhaps a trivial, or perhaps as described by the Supreme Court, as just a television, a mere viewing portal for Nigerians to see what's happening, and it's not a legal collation center, as this stated. But today, it has not been made mandatory. Perhaps the court, we do not know how the court will now regard the IREV and what it's supposed to do with the results that were uploaded, whether there's going to be a cross-examination of what is on ground and what is uploaded. Because from what the law says, it made it look as though the IREV or the result that is transmitted electronically is secondary. I do not say there should be total abolition of the Form ECA. There's never a time election will be done and not be documented on paper. I do not say that the polling unit results should not move from the unit to the ward collation and later to the local government collation and state collation. There's never be a time we will not have manual collation. We can't evolve automatically to electronic transmission because people must monitor. But the result that was transmitted electronically cannot be secondary. If not, it should even be placed to be more superior than the one that we done in the manual collation at the ward and local government collation centers. So wherever you collect in the ward, wherever you collect in the local government, must synchronize clearly with what has been transmitted. When that is being established, we can now have sincere faith. Our faith and hopes will be restored on the integrity and the sanctity of the ballot, believing that whatever the voter has expressed in the polling unit will be transmitted and reflected on the result, irrespective of whether a candidate wins or loses.